Hey, what's going on YouTube? Mike back with another video. Today's been one that I've been pretty excited for. You've heard me talk about it in previous videos. We have got the release day of 24-25 Prizm. This just arrived in the mail, and obviously I waited about 3 minutes to open it up. So we're going to do that together here in just a second. As far as the card of the day, obviously, I don't know if I've shown this on the channel before, but this is Anfield from Prizm back in maybe 2020. Yeah, 2020. Liverpool are the champions. It's official now. Anfield was unbelievable over the weekend. I don't know. I mean, hopefully somebody watching this channel got to go to the game or was part of the crowds outside, but just the crowds outside for the bus pulling up and stuff like that were unbelievable. I mean, it looked like the Champions League final, right? Like, just unreal. What a game. The initial goal to start, even when they scored that, I was not worried. I knew Tottenham would likely score. I think I said 4-1 in the last video with my prediction. You guys can let me know. But 5-1 it ended up being. It probably could have been more than 5. So many good performances. McAllister's goal was ridiculous. He is unbelievable. I don't know. It's awesome. Liverpool are the champions of the league. People want to say, you know, it's a weaker league. They got lucky. Other teams fell off. But the reality is, if you look at how consistent they were, especially against decent teams, you know, beating City and, you know, just games where they had down to 10 men, came back to tie it, just consistently getting points for the whole beginning of the season, just made it incredibly difficult for Arsenal. And yeah, they had some injuries. So did we. You know, our starting keeper was out for months. You know, Kanate, our second best center back, was out for quite a while, and, you know, arguably a top 5 center back in the world. You know, just one of those things. People are going to say what they're going to say. Who cares? We're the champs, and it was unbelievable. So let's go ahead and get into this. Standard Prizm format. We just opened up last year's, so you guys know what this is all about. We're going to get an auto in here. We're looking for a color blast or a manga. We got a manga in the last video. We've been on fire with Prizm. So let's hope that we can continue it, I guess. Here is 5 numbered Prizms and 12 additional, which is like the non-numbered stuff. Here's a quick look at the back. You can pause it if you want to. There are dual autos. I was looking at the checklist. Quite a few Liverpool names on the checklist. But as always, there's quite a few other names. So let's see what we can get. Also, I noticed on the cover, pretty interesting, Allison. I don't recall ever seeing him on the cover to... I'm probably missing an obvious one, but I don't recall ever seeing him on a box, so that's pretty cool to see. Best keeper in the world for some time now. One of the best ever. So, yeah. 12 packs. Thick Prizm packs. Let's hope we can get something really cool. We will get right into it. See what this year's design looks like. Man, that thing just, fell up. I'm a little bit confused here. Backwards cards, but I think they're just base cards. Yeah, there's 3 backwards base cards right in. That's weird. Wasn't like that last year, but let's see what we got. Design looks good. Similar to the football and basketball design. I think it's exactly the same. Sometimes they deviate for the Premier League stuff, so it's good to see that they stayed the same with that. Smith Rowe. There is Moreira, rookie. Guess I'll put the rookies there. Cunha, Semenyo, Wan-Bissaka, Verbruggen, Lenny Yoro, Emmy. There's Joe. I guess I'll put the Liverpool ones aside for me. And then from Ipswich, a rookie, Jacob Greaves is our blue. And then behind him, we got a silver Cody. That's cool. Silver Gakpo. And then the Greaves blue is numbered to 299. The numbers look different too. They look just more crisp. I don't know. Maybe they just changed out their numbering machine. Horribly off-center top to bottom, as you can see. But it is a numbered card. Color match with his jersey, not with the team color. But at least they chose, I guess, a jersey that did match that. So, cool. Blue, rookie, Jacob Greaves. Keep it rolling. All right. Let's see if we get the same. Yeah, look at... So there's 3 backwards cards again. This one has 4 backwards cards. So I think that might be our auto there on the back. So let's just go through it like this. There's Jacob O'Brien, Adam Armstrong, Clivert, Tadibo, Lewis Hall, Rodri, Morgan Rogers, Kai Havertz. There's an emergent of Hinselwood from Brighton. And then we have a cracked ice of Cunha. Not a bad cracked ice to get. And then let's just put this back here, and we'll use that to reveal the auto, I guess. Do it like this. Is this an auto? Oh, no, it's not. We just had 4 backwards for some reason there. It's incredibly confusing, guys. Sorry. My first time opening it, can you tell? All right, so we got Cunha cracked ice. That's not a bad, like I said, good player to get. Probably going to be going this summer, I have to imagine. Sounds like United want him. There's links to Liverpool. Not sure how I feel about it, to be honest. Looks like we have a checker. That's pretty cool. And then something else. That, I think, is our auto. It's horizontal. We'll see. All right. Mascara. I guess the rookies I was putting here. Kamada. Kelly. Welbeck. Mickey Van de Ven. There's Alexis McAllister. Unbelievable goal from him. Lavia. Andy Robertson. And then, I don't know if this is our auto. Penmanship of Tosin from Chelsea. Not the auto I want, but with Prizm, it's not about the auto. It's about this kind of stuff. And we have a checkerboard. It's burgundy. Is that Villa? Yep, Leon Bailey from Villa. Checkerboard. That's a cool one. These types of like Prizms are really what you're looking for of decent players. That's not a bad player to get. And then we have our auto is Tosin. I only watched one break of this. It was like a 3-box break from like Harbor Sports Cards. And they also pulled 2, I think, out of the 3 boxes had these. So I don't know if they're less rare now than they used to be. Because they used to be like a 1 per case type of deal. Like pretty short printed, but not sure. But either way, cool one to get. Like I said, we're not really in it for the autos in this product. We're in it for decent low-numbered stuff. We're in it for case hits, all that kind of stuff. All right, we have Jota Silva, Gomez, and Connor Chaplin. And then Zabarni, Willock, Grealish, Tomiyasu, Cucurella. And then we have a brilliance of Huang. Hee-Chan Huang. And then our silver is going to be from Southampton, Diaz. So we'll put that there with the inserts. And keep it moving. I think we've only gotten 1 numbered card so far. So we have all of our numbered cards except for that one. So at least 4 more numbered cards coming. And hopefully a color blast. That would be pretty sweet. All right. We have a red and some sort of laser. It's very confusing because it's either 3 or 4 as far as the flipped over cards. Sinistera, Areola, Gravenberch, Ederson. Oh, I was... Put that Gravenberch there. And then our red rookie, Lima from Wolves. And then whatever this is of Wilson Odobert. And that's also not numbered. So I guess that's another one of the not numbered. I like this better than the Hyper or the... what's the other one that they usually do? They have like the Hyper one, and then they have like the breakaway type of parallel. I like this quite a bit. I think that's cool. It's like the cubic. And then Lima, the red, is going to be numbered to 199. It's a rookie. I don't know a ton about him, if I'm being honest. Has he been good for Wolves? Wolves haven't been good, so hard to know, right? All right, and then Odobert. I'm just guessing that that is a super French pronunciation. All right, let's see what else we got here. There's something back there. I'm going to do my best to flip these. Looks like we have a shimmer or something like that. I'm not sure what that is. Mateus Fernandez, Damsgaard, Canus, Nkunku, Solanke, Luis Diaz. I don't think we have him yet in our pile of Liverpool players. And then this is like a throwback. of Christensen from Leicester. That's a cool looking card. Not the player I would have chosen. And then our purple is going to be Mark Guay from Palace. That is a not numbered purple parallel. Good looking card though for a Palace card. Like purple's kind of one of the colors I would assume you would choose if you were to pick one. And then the silver throwback of Christensen. Guess we'll throw that in a sleeve. I'm not sure how rare those are. We are halfway through, guys. I do have boxes of the breakaway pre-ordered as well when that comes. Plan on doing one of those as a giveaway, so watch for that. Make sure, by the way, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you want to see those. We have Leif Davis, rookie. That's a cool one. Thiago, Muniz, LaCroix, Jared Bowen, Phil Foden, Rico Lewis. And then behind this, we have like a red laser. I don't know if that one's going to be numbered. The other laser wasn't numbered. Gusto? Yep, Gusto. And then a silver of Pickford. Oh, I'll just throw that there. And then the red laser is 13 of 49. Again, not the player I would have chosen for that one, but it is a decently low numbered card. Our lowest numbered one so far. Good looking card too, by the way. Like imagine that with a Liverpool player sitting on it. That would be all right. I would happily take, you know, a Mo Salah with that design. Would be all right. All right. Sorry, guys. This is... The way they have this laid out this year is really weird. All right. Hudson-Odoi, Lamina, Hermanson, Garner. Or any of those rookies. Yeah. Bruno, Kobe, Martinelli, Bentancur. There's Dom. And then behind that, we have a kaleidoscopic of Erling Haaland. So we'll put that one somewhere. And then behind that, rookie. Is that going to be Bergvall? Not a bad one to get. Tottenham have a couple of rookies. They have Mikey Moore as well. And then Archie Gray. I think those are all three going to be rookies this year. So, young player. And that was not numbered on the orange, like, hyper type of look to it. And then the Erling, we will go ahead and throw that one in the top loader. Hasn't had his best year, but he's still one of the best strikers in the Premier League. All right, let's see what we got here. 4 more packs. We got something else back there. All right. Okay. We have Hutchinson. That's a rookie as well. Dibbling. And we will just kind of go through the base if you guys don't mind. We have Mateo Kovacic, Richarlison, and then we do have a blue, which is going to be Michail Antonio, and then our laser, Ryan Christie. Not numbered on the laser. Michail Antonio, also to 299, just like the other blue. I think we have at least one more numbered card coming. Hoping we can get something sweet in one of these last 3 packs. Maybe a tiger or zebra. Oop. Tiger or zebra. Man, I'm bumping everything. Sorry, guys. Tiger or zebra, case hit. I'd prefer a color blast to a manga, but I will happily take either, let's be honest. All right, let's see. I don't know. All right, we have Norgard, Traore, Sosa. Guess I'll add him to the rookies. Somerville, Murphy, Dallo. We have Tavernier, Trossard. There's Curtis Jones. There's Erling Haaland. And then another throwback. That's cool. Pedro Neto from Chelsea. Not a silver. That's just a base throwback. And then our silver is Alex Iwobi from Fulham. Good year for Alex Iwobi. Silver, not numbered. 2 packs left. I believe at least one numbered card. I believe. Could be wrong. Hasn't been a killer box yet, but it only takes one really cool card to change that. So we have Andre, Oliver Skip, Yarmolenko, Liam Delap. A lot of people want him at Liverpool. We'll see. Leon Bailey, Timber. There's Mikey Moore. We'll go to the back. The hyper is going to be Mateta. And then behind Mikey Moore, a red, Kai Havertz. I'll tell you what. When I want a Liverpool player, I pull an Arsenal player. If you guys didn't see my last box of Prizm, I had like 3 of my like what you would call hits were Arsenal players, including the case hit. So, what are you going to do? One of them was Kai Havertz. But it's a red Kai Havertz, number to 199. Good looking card for an Arsenal fan, I would think. And then in our last pack, be our best pack. We have like a mojo or something back there. We have Ben Johnson, Ndai, Elliot Anderson. We will get through these. Anthony. There's Ibu. Gusto. Trent. Interesting. I don't know what you guys think. Like, let me know in the comments if you're a Liverpool fan. Like, do you think Trent's going? I'll be honest. I do think he's still going. The mojo is going to be Keane Lewis Potter. Not numbered. Good looking card, though. And then our orange, Manchester City, Rico Lewis Emergent. 25 of 25. That is our lowest numbered card. So it probably was our best pack for the last pack. Unfortunately, it's Rico Lewis Emergent. Not a super, super, super great card, but, you know, could be worse. Could always be worse. Liverpool are the champions. So turns out I don't really care that much number in terms. So we got a few non-numbered parallels. We got, well, that's just kaleidoscopic. We got the Bergval and the Gay, both not numbered. And then we did get the Laser, the Cracked Ice, both not numbered, of Cunha and Odobert. And then in here, there's a bunch of rookies, but then I also put a Hyper that's not numbered and a Mojo that is not numbered. So they changed up some of the like numbered and non-numbered parallels this year. There was also a Christensen there. And then in terms of our numbered cards, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, I think. They were, and we were guaranteed 5, so we did get 1 extra. Greaves, numbered to 299. Lima, numbered to 199. Gusto, numbered to 49 on the red cubic. Michail Antonio to 299. Kai Havertz to 199. And then an orange Rico Lewis, 25 of 25, our lowest numbered card. Our auto in the box, oh, actually, real quick, we did get one of these like short print checkerboards of Leon Bailey. Cool card. I like these checkerboard designs. I think they look really good. And then we did get an auto of Tosin from Chelsea. Man, this top loader's kind of beat up, but, you know, not the box that I was excited for. We did waste our luck in the last box of Prizm, but decent. You know, I mean, at least we got an extra numbered card. The Rico Lewis was probably, I would think, the best card of all of these. I'm not super familiar with Lima, but that's what we got out of our box of Prizm. We do have boxes of Breakaway coming up. A ton of other stuff coming out as well. Coming soon, we have the Selects, all 3 of them. We have Topps Chrome coming out middle of next month. We have Breakaway coming next month. So a lot of stuff. So if you do like this kind of content, scroll down, hit the subscribe button. I really appreciate it. We're at 220 right now, which is unbelievable. Like the Futera Incredible video, ever since that came out, we're just slowly gaining subs, and I really appreciate it. It means a lot just to have people like chat with me in the comments about what is going on in the Premier League or about cards. I've had people reach out through eBay. Again, thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think. Is Trent leaving? How do you feel about Liverpool, whether you're a fan, whether you're not a fan? And then how do you think this box was? Are you going to pick one up for yourself? Otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Another release day. Always fun to open. Life could be worse when you're opening up a brand new box of Prizm. I really appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Have a good rest of your day. Bye-bye.